Hi, Precor. I'm Samantha. I'm from I go to UNO. I'm from the School of Communication. So thanks for helping me out with this interview today.
No problem. Pleasure to help out a lovely lady such as yourself.
Thanks. So I heard that you recently won a disc golf tournament.
Yeah, there's a nice scene here in the Omaha Metro. Some guys that play, semi-competitively. It's a good group of guys. We got about 50 in our club right now, and there's also quite a few more in surrounding areas, Lincoln, Council Bluffs, a couple more out in the western area, Nebraska. And we had a tournament about a month ago, 2 days, and I was lucky enough to endure throughout the 4 rounds and came down to the last round, and I was mentally and physically strong enough to pull it out, so it's exciting.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. Well, I'm thrilled that you're letting me interview you today, so I'm just going to talk to you about your career goals, how you came about them, and stuff like that, okay?
Right now I'm in the restaurant industry. We are currently expanding outside. We're opening up an outdoor bar and patio. So short term, goal is to not have that blow up in my face. We're trying to get her open, get her staffed, and get her ready here to do some business during the College World Series. And it's definitely an exciting time to be in there.
So what made you want to be a manager at Petros to begin with?
Well, the time and place was right. Love the service industry. Kind of been a part of that all my life. I did a lot of umpiring and refereeing and officiating back when I was in college and high school, about 4 or 5 years of that. Definitely helped me learn how to deal with people. Got into the restaurant industry, was originally a server, worked my way up to lead server there within a short amount of time. Management spot became available, something that at the time being it was the right time and place for me, and so I applied for the position, went through the interview process, and ended up getting that job.
And so I heard recently that you got promoted to the general manager. Can you just tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely an exciting time. I've been part of the management team for 3 years now, and over the amount of time, I feel like the time and effort I have put in has reflected positively on the owner's opinion of me. With that in mind, we did, for the last month, we had our general manager give notice. Just time and place wasn't quite right for him to keep going in the position he was. It's tough for him. He has kids, and with the nights and weekends that do get called for in the restaurant industry, it's tough to really have a family life and be super into that. So that happened. There was a general manager position open. Once again, put in kind of another application for that position. The interview process went well, and before I knew it, I had that name tag.
Awesome. So you were an assistant manager before, so now being a general manager, what are some of the new roles you've had to take on?
Well, I'd like to think that I was kind of already starting to take on general manager roles before that tag was officially given to me. I took quite a few responsibilities away from the old general manager while he was still in that position. Things of the nature just kind of include taking inventories. There's alcohol inventories, there's food inventories, there's inventories for everything there is in the restaurant. Everything they have has to be accounted for so we can order when we're running low on stuff. And so started with inventories, doing the ordering, scheduling, both the front of the house and the back of the house. Front of the house being servers and your hostesses and whatnot in the restaurant. The back of the house being your cooks and your dishwashers and busboys. So scheduling, I had already for about the previous year and a half been a major part of the front of the house operations, the hiring and training of all servers, all hosts, all cashiers had been my responsibility over the last year and a half. In that time, we've seen a better efficiency in our turnover rate. We've been able to drop that quite a bit, and been able to get servers up running faster and more competently in a shorter amount of time.
Awesome. So how does this position that you're in now connect to your overall career goals?
Well, like I said, right now there's just kind of talking with the owner when we were kind of in the interview process and when it kind of was made known that it was going to be there for me. It all comes down to the bottom line, and it's money. I mean, there's money to be made for me. Like I said, we're expanding. Our that should give us an opportunity for our sales to go up. It's going to bring our margin up. A large portion of my paycheck is a bonus given at the end of the year based on the overall margin of the restaurant, our profit. So, I mean, right now I'm pretty focused on getting that up and running, keeping the inside of the restaurant going, and there's no reason we shouldn't be able to see a very big increase in our profits, and in turn that's going to lead to more money in my pocket. So that's I guess that's what it really comes down to when you're working in the real world. It's, cash is kind of king.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for your time today. I think that we are running a little bit out of time. But did you have anything else that you'd like to mention?
No, I just want to thank you for bringing me on here. It was a pleasure to do this with you, and don't hesitate to give me a call again if you want to do this again.
Well, thank you again. Feel free to contact me if you have any further questions, and I'd be more than welcome to help you out.
Thanks.
Thank you.